Hi, and welcome to the today's video. A very happy new year to all of you. Today we will discuss what is CDBC, Central Bank Digital Currency. India has made impressive progress to the innovation in the digital payments. A separate law has been enacted for the payments and settlement systems, which has enabled an orderly development of the payment ecosystem in the country. The present state of art of the payment systems that are affordable, accessible, convenient, efficient, safe, secure, and are also available 24/7. Having already introduced the first pilot of Digital Rupee wholesale segment on November 1, 2022, the RBI has announced the launch of first pilot of the retail Digital Rupee on December 1, 2022. This places India as one of the frontrunners as most of the famous economies of the world have not introduced CDBs. The convenience of these payment systems has ensured the wide acceptance by the consumers in alternate to the cash and paper for making payment. The concept of money has experienced evolution from commodity to the metallic currency to the paper currency and now to the digital currency. This changing feature of the money are defining the new financial landscape for the economy. Further, with the advent of the cutting-edge technologies and digitalization of money is the next milestone in the monetary history. The advancement of the technology has made it possible for the development of new form of currency vis-a-vis central bank digital currencies (CDBC). Now let's define what is CDBC. Reserve Bank of India broadly defines CDBC, the digital rupee, as a legal tender issued by a central bank in digital form. It is similar to the souvenir paper currency, but takes a different form, exchangeable at the par with the existing currency and shall be accepted as a medium of payment, legal tender and safe store of value. CDBC is a digital or a virtual currency, but it's not comparable to the private virtual currencies that have mushroomed over the last year. Private virtual currencies sit at a substantial odds of historical concepts of money. They are not the commodities or the claims of on commodities as they don't have intrinsic value as per RBI. So now let's discuss what are the key motivations for its launch. CDBC, being the souvenir currency, holds unique advantages of the central bank money, which has trust, safety, liquidity, settlement facility, and integrity. The key motivations for exploring the issues of CDBC in India, among others, includes reduction of the operational costs involved in the physical cash payments, fostering the financial inclusions, bringing the resilience, efficiency, and the innovation in the payment system, adding efficiency to the settlement system, boosting innovations in the cross-border payment space, and providing public with the uses that any private virtual currencies can provide without the associated risk. The use of the offline feature in the CDBC would also be beneficial in the remote locations and offer availability and the resilience benefits when electric power or the mobile network is not available. Now let's discuss what are type of CDBC. CDBC can broadly defined in two types. One is general public, that is retail, and second is the wholesale. The retail CDBC would potentially available for use by all, like private sector, non-financial consumers, businesses, while wholesale is designed for the restricted access to selected financial institutions. While wholesale is intended for the settlement of the interbank transfers and related wholesale transactions, retail CDBC is an electronic version of cash primarily meant for the retail transactions. Now, what are the forms of CDBC? CDBC can be structured in the token-based or account-based. A token-based CDBC is a bearer instrument like banknotes, meaning whosoever holds the token at the given point in the time will be presumed to own them. In contrast, an account-based system would require the maintenance of records of the balances transactions of all the holders of the CDBC and indicate the ownership of the monetary balance. Considering the features offered by the both forms of CDBC, a token-based CDBC is viewed as a preferred mode of CDBCR as it would be closer to the physical cash, while the account-based CDBC may be considered for the CDBCW. Now let's discuss what are the features of CDBC. As you can see on the screen, it is a souvenir currency issued by a central bank. It's a liability on the central bank balance sheet, accepted as a medium of payment or the legal tender, freely convertible to the cash. Holders need not to have a bank account, lower cost of issuance and money and transactions. Now let's see what are its limitations and the way forward. In India, out of 140 crore population, 82.5 crore people have internet access. This means many Indians will not be able to use CDBC due to the connectivity issues. To ensure the widespread use of CDBC, the offline capability needs to be incorporated. CDBC ecosystem may be at a similar cyber attack risk as the current payment systems are exposed to. The cyber security considerations need to be taken care of both for the items and the environment. For example, while the token creation process should ensure the highest level of cryptography to ensure the security at the item level, and the transactions of the tokens also need to be secure to ensure the trust. So now to conclude, CDBC aimed to complement rather than replace current form of the money and envisioned to provide an additional avenue to the users, not to replace the existing payment system. Supported by the state of art of the payment system of India that are affordable, accessible, convenient, efficient, safe, and secure, the digital rupee system will further ensure that Indian digital economy is further boosted, making the monetary and the payment systems more efficient and contribute to the further financial inclusion. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. Hope it helped. Nikhil Dhawan